What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kangas Khan back after a long hiatus, and I am bringing you big ambitions. I'm going to be doing a solo millionaire playthrough, where essentially I'm going to try to get to $1 million with just being me. So that means no employees to run the shops. That means no logistics manager, no HR manager. I'm not going to be getting any automatically deliveries. I'm not going to have any delivery drivers. It's just going to be me going to work, getting deliveries myself, getting the supplies, and we're going to see what we could do with that. I disabled aging just because I don't know if I'll make it that long. And then the all course is unlocked. I'm actually probably gonna unlock just because I don't remember exactly what they do. I know one of them like opens up management and like hiring like HR, but since I won't have any of them, it doesn't really affect the playthrough anyway. And I didn't want to be locked with like what businesses I could do. So I'm gonna unlock that. I'm gonna keep the money the same. I'm gonna keep all the bottom things the same. But like I was saying, this playthrough I'm going to try to get to $1 million with no employees. I'm not going to get any like logistic managers. I'm not going to get any HR managers. I'm going to be starting from scratch. I'm also not going to be using the tutorial, so I don't get a free car. I don't get the cheap house. I don't get the loan. So I'm just selecting my character. Minimalist muscle, lowest weight. Honestly, this guy, he kind of looks like me. Ooh, this shirt, yeah, this shirt is me 100%. I'd show up to the function in that. Wearing the cargo pants. Yes, sir, that is me. I don't know how this playthrough's gonna go. I have played Big Ambitions before, so I have a little bit of experience. I've never done this. I've always just played through the normal story mission of the game. So we're gonna see how it goes. Loading in. Might have to get that new upgrade on that PC. So loading in, like I said, I get no missions, so I don't get that starting house. I'm gonna look for a bank, see if I could do it. I'm pretty sure I can't. I think you need to have like a business or some sort of cash flow before you could do it. But I'm gonna give it a try here, see how it goes. Because if I could get a little bit of cash, that'd be nice. So as you can see, I lost a little bit of money. I bought a house thinking that I might be able to sleep there, but the house doesn't come with a bed. It also costs a lot of money monthly. Let's see if I can 5,000. I can't even take out 5,000. I'm a broke boy. So let's see. So right here, as you can, I'm back to 4,200. So I ended up redoing my save play 2 minutes into the game because I bought the house. I couldn't use the house. It didn't have a bed or anything, so I was paying monthly. So right now you're looking at my my sleeping arrangements for the next couple days here. Just sleeping on the park bench, like a true king, like a true grinder, like a true Sigma. Wake up and grind, you know what they say. I am gonna have to get a job at the food market here, and this is gonna be essentially the first couple weeks. I gotta try to grind out to get a little bit of cash so I could actually start my business. This first video's probably gonna be a little slow. It's really just the introduction, really just me kind of getting back in the groove. This is gonna be a series because again, we're spending probably about 2 weeks, maybe even a little bit more, just trying to get enough money to get our first business going. So far so good, just doing the usual grind, the 9 to 5, unhappy as unhappy as I could possibly be. As somebody who worked in customer service for 10 years, let me tell you, that is it. That is 100% it. So I'm just gonna skip time just to keep it going. This is a screen you are gonna have to get used to quite a bit. Yo, that's a line. Yo, another thing with customer service. Yo, when your time is up, gotta go. Man, we're backed up. There's a rush. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. Actually, I think I left my stove on. I'm picking up food before I go. A little snack on the road before I sleep on a park bench again. But this is essentially you're essentially looking at the routine. Honestly, it's kind of, besides the park bench, it's the routine of a real life person. Well, I guess we're all real life people, but a non-rich person. So now I'm just looking at some of the rental options for buying. I'm gonna start out with a gift shop, but I want to make sure it's the cheapest thing I have, because what I'm gonna try to do is, as I'm going, because I'm not good at remembering things and I don't really feel like writing anything down. So I don't know how much I'm gonna need for everything. So I'm gonna kind of start to work slow. So we're back to sleeping, back to the grind set. What I was gonna say is somebody who's not rich and is working a 9 to 5. This is essentially the life, you know. Especially for me, I wouldn't eat. I'd wake up and I would just go to work. And then I'd eat at work, because I worked at a food establishment. So it would be wake up, drive to work, eat, hop right onto the I wasn't really a cashier too much. I was a manager. So, you know, whatever I had to do, wherever I had to be. And then boom, get out, eat, go home, go to bed. Maybe I play some video games here or there. But this is essentially it. This is the wave. I do make $200 a day as of right now. There are going to be expenses. Like I said, I do want to look at getting a place for my business. Some of those that I was looking at, they're actually pretty cheap. They weren't too bad. I think it was like $16 or something like that. I'll have to check it out again. Oh, I'm sad. I'm going into a sad period of my life. I didn't think about it too much. I do think, man, it won't even let me into work. Honestly, kind of real life, kind of facts there, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what there is to do. Let's see what this is telling me. Oh, no home. So it turns out, crazy, because like I said, I reset the game in order to save money on the house, but I guess I need one anyway. So I'm gonna try to find the cheapest one. 81.44. Okay, we're getting better. 44.78. This is the starting idea. 41. I do want something that's gonna be close to my job and my work. Granted, I don't have a bed or anything. It doesn't come with a bed when you don't play the tutorial. So I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it's on the strip. The $3 daily. I think I could make it work. So this is going to bring my daily expenses to like, you know, 156. Is that what it was? $44? I already forgot. And that's exactly why I wanted to buy everything as I was going, so I didn't have to do it. Oh, I'm still too sad. You'll need to sleep for a while. Maybe if I take a quick 5-minute nap on this bench. And I'm late to work. I'm late to work, but I'm no longer sad, so that's cool. So as we're going through this, we're gonna be doing a lot of fast forwarding. So again, I'm going through this whole thing, no employees, no nothing. My game plan, so I want to start with a gift shop, because the gift shop, you are able to add other things. We're just gonna speed through here a little bit, just because, again, like I said, we're just gonna be fast forwarding. $148 is what I'm making daily here, and just sleeping on the park bench all day, every day. I do want to start with the gift shop, because you could add other things like I mean, obviously the gifts, and then you can do like flowers. You can do, I think you could even do watches and stuff like that as well, if I remember correctly. There's a couple things. Um, for those of you who actually haven't played, I guess this is a perfect time to talk about it. This is Big Ambitions. It's essentially a businessman simulator. In the story mode, you have an uncle, your grandmother passes. You have an uncle who hits you up and he's like, hey, I've got some opportunities. I'm going to teach you how to run a business. I'm going to teach you how to get it going. I got some friends. You get a house. I got some friends with a house, low rent. I have connections with the bank. I get you a loan. And you're essentially just starting businesses. And in the regular playthrough, as you can see on the bottom right here on my biz phone, you have employees. And you would buy a place, you'd get employees, and you would have them work for you. And then while they're working, you would go into, like you would start another business, and then you'd finish the next business, and you'd be doing this stuff. So now I'm looking for a retail property. Like I said, I want to buy them now, just to get it out of the way while I'm working. You know, while you're working, sitting on your phone, checking your daily life. $17 isn't bad. $17 isn't bad. $14? What? What's 14? So 14 times 10 is 140 times 3. 420. Now I look stupid. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's off the dome piece. $420 a month. Also, this game takes place in New York, so like $420 a month for New York property. That's kind of crazy. This game must have taken place years ago, before my time. So I'm making Crafty Crafts. That's the name of my my craft store. That looks alright. I like that fancy little font. A fancy font's nice. It fits the vibes. What kind of color options do we have? Font color, background color. Ooh, okay. That's the color scheme too, purple, black. If I had employees, I'd make their uniforms purple and black, and that can match. But again, no employees. So going back to the game, yeah, you would have employees, you'd start new businesses, and then you'd essentially keep going. So my thought process here is I'll start off with a gift shop, because it's only going to be me. I'm also not having a purchase manager. So let's get the cash register, cabinets. Like I said, I want to get things as I'm going, so I know when I have enough to actually start the business, so I could quit the job instantly, no questions asked. But so I want to start with the gift shop, and then I will probably move to better businesses from there. I don't want to. One of the things I don't want to do is I don't want to just like go from this to like the number one business and then complete the game instantly. So I think I might try to do some slower progression things. I like how I could go to this cash register through the wall. So I think like the tech shop is like one of the most profitable business. I could be wrong. I'm not like an expert in Big Ambitions, but I'm pretty sure the tech shop is like the biggest. So I don't want to just go straight into the tech shop right after this and then just cheese my way $2 million or go to the casino. Let's check. So the rounded shelf is what I need. What is that? 1,200. Got that. And then I'm also gonna need to stock it, so I'm gonna need a little bit more money for that. So we're $494. So another week or two, 156 time. I'm not doing that math right now, but we're looking at essentially, another week or so, and then we might actually be able to start this business. This will be a series, so I'll probably get this going. I'll probably get some customers coming in. We'll see how the operations go on it, and then I'll probably end this episode, and then next episode we'll work on like getting this gift shop to as much as 100% as it could be. Because if you look at some of these, I'm going through fast. It would have been nice to go through it a little bit before when I was going into it. If you look at the biz man, and or the map, and you look at when I'm highlighting on things, you'll see like foot traffic. You'll see a little car. You'll see a little person. I'll show it here, and I can only do so a cash register. So actually, what is so gifts are 1205. So I need 1205, and then I do need paper bags as well, which is 176. So I'll need about 1400 in order to actually start. I'll just get the paper bags now. I do have the money for it. So cash registers, you can only do a maximum of 20 people per hour. And if you look at some of the buildings, this gift shop that I got is 15 people an hour is the maximum. That's the foot traffic. But there are some places that are 30. I think there's 45. I think the highest I've seen is 45, might be 60. But I don't need any of those places because the fastest I can go as a single person is 20. So I could always keep it kind of small. I might go bigger just to, because I might want to do a fast. I was thinking about a grocery store. Oh, okay. So I looked at the happiness scale. So in issue number 2 that I had was happiness, because obviously you're sleeping on a park bench, you're not going to be happy. So I change up my schedule, and on my days off, so when you're working and you're making money, you keep a little bit of happiness. As long as you don't have 0% happiness, you won't get into that sad state. But on your days off, since you're not making any money from working, and I have like the business payment, like the property payments, you actually lose money. So you don't get that little happiness buff from the profit. So on my days off, I get to treat myself with a little nap in the park, because nothing gets you happier than having people watch you sleep. So that was another issue I had, and I actually had to reload a save file because I was a little impatient, and I could have just read and then went up here and just got happiness, and I went back down and continued doing my thing. But at this point in time, as you can see, I got a nice little routine going. I go in, I eat, I come out, or I work, I come out, go back to my park bench, go back inside, sleep, eat, so on and so forth. So we're getting close. 1305, 1247, a little park bench sleeping, and I think the next day I might have enough to afford the things. Yeah, so I'm gonna set that as my destination. I'm gonna take a nice little leisurely stroll. You also get a car in the story mode free, so you'll see me running from place to place. That's why I've been speeding it up, just so you don't have to watch me slowly jogging from place to place. But I will need to get a car, and since I'm going to be doing everything on my own, even like the warehouse and stuff like that, and like the supplying everything, like I'm not getting any truckers, I'm not getting anything like that. All right, gift cheap, and let me, you know what? All right, I'll pay for this. Back to that real quick. First, I gotta quit my job. I gotta let them know. I gotta tell them, never coming back. Don't ever look at me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't talk to me. If you see me in public, I don't exist. When I left my customer service job, that is almost exactly what I did. Never went back. If I see anybody that I knew in public, I will do whatever. Listen, if anybody's watching this, don't take offense to it, but like if I see you in public, I'm putting my hood on and I'm trying to skedaddle the other way, because I don't really have time to be talking about like, oh, how are you been? What are you up to? Like, I'm doing my own thing. Like, what does it matter? So let me stock this up, get this going. They look like little mugs. But back to finishing my freaking thought from before. Since I'm not doing, since I didn't get the free car, I will have to purchase a vehicle because I'm doing all the shipping myself. Yeah, so as you can see here, the building limit's 15, and the point of sale, the cash register is 20. So the most I could do is 20. Right now, I'm losing 5 people per hour, um, due to the building limit, but I'm not too worried about it. But my first vehicle is going to be a van. Probably, I'll probably just save up to get a van so I could start making bigger trips for my supply runs, and then at some point I'll probably get a bed. So we're gonna sleep the night. This is our last night as not a businessman. I'm gonna come in here, tell everybody, fuck you, I'm out. Don't ever talk to me again. Ring this up. I'm gonna eat it right in front of your face, and I'm gonna go back to my business. So I also didn't do live commentary, if you haven't been able to tell with the fast forward, just because I knew this was gonna be a lot of fast forwarding, and what was I gonna be, like it would have just been weird. It wouldn't have worked very well. So I did do a little voiceover. This is, after the fact. This is editing. Kangaskhan talking to you right now. Yeah, those are mugs. Those are definitely mugs. So next episode, like I said before, I'm gonna try to get it to get the shop to 100%, or at least close to it. I need to get expensive gifts. Maybe I'll start adding in like flowers, and some, I think, books. There's some other things I could put in here. I know you can get watches, but that'll be like everything else is done, and then we'll start doing the watches, because I think the watches, like, they cost, I have to buy them at like 300, and then they sell for like 500 or something. So at that point, like, if a customer buys it, it's 500. We're talking thousands. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Honestly, working in customer service, again, same thing. People just come in and complain about stupid things, loud too. Loud. They want to make sure you hear it. So yeah, I want to get the shop up. I also would like to get a bed in my actual house, because the park bench only lets you sleep for 4 hours at a time, whereas a bed you could sleep for 24 hours at a time, and that would have saved so much time in this video if I would have got a bed. But that's money that I was saving for the business. And what's the grind set without sleeping on a park bench a little bit? Look at my little shop. It's such a cute little shop. Look at my beautiful work attire that I have on. No uniform. So everything is going pretty well. I'm pretty sure, again, I only get 15 people an hour, but I'm pretty sure I will make more than I was making. I would hope I'm making more than I was making at the supermarket. I also believe that as I add more things, customers buy more than one thing, so like the profit would double. It's not so much like, I'm not getting anything for anything else. Yeah, that's my house that I've never been into once. I might, once I start making money, maybe in the series at some point, I will look to buy, like, do a little house remodeling, just to, get something in there, make it a little snazzy. I also need a cleaning station, and that's another thing. So again, I don't have employees, so in between things, I don't think I have to worry about it too much with this shop, because there's not a lot of people. So I'm probably gonna try to get a routine of waking up early, going in, cleaning the floors, and then opening the store. But in between, like, as things go on, in between, there are gonna be things that are like I'm gonna have to stop the cash register, and then go, and then mop, and then stop, and then go, and then stock, and then, stop. So we'll see how that all plays out. I do also want to mess with the schedule a little bit. When I do, because when I work, obviously you could see my food and my energy are low, but I know I could get a little bit more out of it, and I might even be able to give myself like a break in between, and then do like sleep. Once I get to bed, maybe sleep for 4 hours, eat, and then go back in, and then maybe work another 6, and then sleep, and almost have like there's a word for it. You know that thing where, like, they said, like, early humans used to take 2 naps a day, like 2 4-hour naps a day, and it was healthier, or whatever, uh, those internet gurus tell you. I think I might do something like that, where like maybe I have it open for like 8 hours and then closed for like 4, 8, 16, 24. So yeah, so open 8, closed 4, open 8, closed 4, and I'll have to work with it a little bit. Maybe closed 5 for one of them, just to make sure that my energy and my food stay high. Also, as I was going, so this is the mopping, just clean up the floor a little bit. It wasn't too bad. It was 94, 92. Also, as I was going through, I saw that eating, you might have noticed, like in the beginning, I was eating, working, eating, leaving. But I found out that if you don't have any food, it doesn't do anything bad for you if your hunger goes all the way down. The only thing it does is it makes your energy get used up twice as much. So if I was just gonna go sleep on a park bench, I'm not really worried too much about how much energy I'm using. So we're gonna run through this day. We're gonna go through because the first day when you open, like, I don't know, it's a little weird, but I should make more money on this day. We're gonna go through this day, and then we'll probably end this episode out here. And then, like I said, next episode we'll focus more on this shop. We'll probably do a little bit more fast forwarding in the beginning, just to get my my money up, so I could start affording more things. I also got a separate audio program from my video recorder, so I can actually fast forward the video and my audio would stay the same. That was what I was worried about, and why I did the voiceover after, because with all the fast forwarding and stuff, I wasn't sure how like the voiceover would work, and I was kind of just in my head about it, because if I would have really thought about it, it wouldn't have worked like that. Well, I did fast forward some of the video too, because like if I just kept the fast forwards, it would have been annoying. So that would have been weird if the audio was tied to the video, because then I couldn't fast forward the video without fast forwarding the audio. You know what I'm saying? But I got that all fixed out. So like I said, next video we'll have the voice, we'll have the live voice, so you'll be able to see and feel how I'm doing. I do look at my things. I got 23 customers, and then I did some math, and I saw that I was missing 54 stock. So I did get a couple more customers today than yesterday. So I am gonna just probably sleep on a bench and then close it out a bit. If you guys liked the video, if you guys are coming back from my old videos from 7 years ago, or however many years ago it was, let me take a little bit of time. Anybody coming back? I'm sorry if you're new and you're hearing this and you're like, who are you, my guy? But anybody coming back, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm sorry I was gone. A lot of stuff happened. I worked. We had, the thing that shall not be mentioned. Oh, 288. So I did make more money. We're making almost 100 and something more than when I was working at that place. So things are looking pretty good there. But you guys coming back, I love you. We had the vid. I had a podcast for a little bit, for about a year, about a season. I was working. I left that job. I actually kind of started a little bit of a business, which was cool. Look how nice that front looks. Look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful ending shot. This might be the thumbnail. Anybody new who's coming, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys stick around. Anybody who is still here, a like, a subscribe would be great. If not, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just here to provide some content. I'm not really, I'm not trying to make a lot of money and skedaddle, quit my jobs, never talk to another person again. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to play games, trying to have you guys here with me while I play games, and I appreciate it if you stick around. But that's this episode on the Solo Millionaire Big Ambitions playthrough, and I'm out.